Hey guys, it's Dan with Avantnovis today. Today we are going to be doing our part 3 of Chat Makes the World. Sorry I'm a little bit late today. Got a little tied up in another project, but we're going strong now. First of all, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching the videos. I have an important announcement to make. First off, a couple announcements. First off, we met the 1,000 subscriber mark. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Also, big thank you to Disney Reject, Nomad of the Plains, Puppet Master, and everyone else for their support on Patreon. Let's go ahead and let's get started here. All right, we're back with this map. This one we've been having some fun on here. Let's go ahead and have a look here. Now we have this map. And we also are going to be combining it with, this is our Broken World backup. We're also going to be combining it with our previous map that chat made with us. Let's go ahead and open it up. Nope, not that one. That was a different one. I think it was mixed. That was the map we did for our previous video. Yeah, this one right here is the coloration for what we're going to add into the other map. So we'll get this up and running as soon as possible. Let's go back to our other map and start work on that. But once we combine the two maps, I copied the settings from this current map that's displayed onto the next map that's onto the previous map we did. So let's go ahead and have a look here. We're going to work on forest today. So let's look at what it looks like our wind and our moisture is coming in from the west. So let's go ahead and we'll grab some symbols right now for our trees. See if we have any good ones. Let's go back with these guys, kind of a more willowy looking tree there. See the size of that. It's a little big. It's kind of interesting forest thing going on right there. Might just do that. Again, a little big. So we have something else that might... Yeah, we have these trees, but these aren't included with the version of Wonderdraft, the vanilla version. So let's go ahead and get in here with these trees. We're going to put this up on layer 1. So I need to be careful not to... So let's put this on layer -1. No, let's default. There we go. We will start right there with our trees. Just holding down the mouse button, putting the trees up. Little forest starting there, that's neat. Kind of keeping away from the hills. Let's go ahead and come down here. Hope everybody, hope I can be heard. Yep, I can be heard. Yes, that's a good thing. Okay, then we're down here with these forests. Just going to do long circular movements. I can't be losing my voice right now. That'd be silly. So we're just going to put our forest right here, kind of a larger forest. There's not people cutting these down. Puppet Master is now in the stream. Hello, Puppet Master. How are you doing? Puppet Master, I have a quick question for you because I can't remember. Did I say I was going to stream Friday or Wednesday? Frankly, I just don't remember. Either way, I'm here. I'm here today, and I'll be here Friday as well. All right, so we've got that forest there. That's kind of a big old tokenous forest. Let's go ahead and put another one right here in this area. Again, like Ryan asks us to, not cover up the trees. I mean, cover up the things. You said Wednesday. Okay, so I am not on. Okay, good. Very good. I might take Friday off then. Well, maybe, maybe not. Okay, we're back there. Okay, those are some big forests we got going here. Let's get some more in there here. Oh, well, I'm glad you're doing better. Hopefully you're doing better. Let's up the placement rate and density of these. There we go. Really big placement rate. We're just going to come along here, making sure we don't cover up any of our rivers or mountains or anything like that as I cover up a hill. Just going to come here, right up this river. Same thing down here. And we're going to turn our placement on. Let's shrink that down. There we go. Really fast and big placement. Maybe we'll use this brush a little bit more today. I usually don't like using it, but we might make an exception today. There we go, another little forest right there. I'm just throwing these on, just kind of willy-nilly. Of course, those are really big forests, but that's fine. We'll make 3 really big forests. Let's see, a tree block, free asset. Let's go ahead and look that up right now. Might as well, right? Let's see. Yeah, if it's a free asset, I'm very interested in it. Let's go ahead and show this really quick. Oh yeah, I actually have this brush. It's kind of interesting, but it definitely looks good. Here, let's go experiment with it a little bit. Might have been you that recommended it. Let's see, where is it? Oh, that's not. Maybe I don't have it installed. Yeah, looks like I do not have that installed. That's okay. That is just fine and dandy. We'll just keep on going with what we got here. Let's throw another forest just kind of in this area. It's a big old forest. Then we'll add our smaller forest. This is kind of our temperate zone. Looks like I need to come back and fix this river. We'll do that as well. So what kind of force are we going to do today here, Puppet Master? What would you like to see? Let's go down here. It's in the symbols? Maybe it's in the symbols on mine. Let's have a look here. Let's type in a word. Nope, I don't have tree block. There's some cool trees though. Let's type block. No. Let's just double check. I don't think I have it installed. I know I have it. I just need to grab it. Dotty. Nope, don't have it. Oh well. Yeah, I kind of like it. I've had some issues with it. Its compiling's a little bit weird how it does stuff, but other than that, it looks pretty good. Okay, let's just add some in our exposed reforest. Yeah, let's do that. Down here in our swamps, we'll add a lot because we want this place to be real. We want to get lost in this place, our eyes as well as our characters. 1 second here. Hey Gareth, can you grab me a bottle of water, please? Putting our trees in. A lot of trees. Went down to Florida about 6, 7 months ago. Maybe it's a little longer than that. Had a great time down there. Loved going down into the Everglades and also into the... That looks good. That's looking good. There's little tiny trees everywhere. Yeah, I know. The custom scales do not scale. But I think for this map is gonna work. Again, wanted to do the vanilla assets. If you get other assets, they do scale a lot better. Thank you. Get a drink of water. Because my throat decided to dry out on me really early in the stream. That's not good. All right. Here we go. Just keep on putting these in. Just kind of willy-nilly, just wherever we feel like it. Mainly around, we'll put them around these small little lakes and small little rivers. These inlets. This is a good tree for this design. Put the trees also with these mounds, which we haven't had a chance to color. We'll put them at the really base of the mounds to kind of hide the transition. There we go. That looks a lot better. Kind of breaking a little bit of a mold there. All right. Now, when you're making assets for WonderDraft, you want to make sure that it's high res, but the image is really, really, really small. So usually I go about a 600 DPI with the images I'm making for WonderDraft, and then just do it as small as I can get without losing the fidelity of the object. Come back in here and do that. Let's have a look at that. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. I like that. What do you think, Puppet Master in chat? How's that looking? There we go. Also like to welcome Nomad of the Plains and Dyspraxic Penguin into chat right now. Glad you guys are here too. Put the trees near these hills. We're just going to take our time and fill this out. Kind of boring start of the stream. Nothing really intense going on here. We might take this map once we get all the trees and we might color it according to what we did on our previous map, but I might do that off camera. Just because I don't know. I'll geek out about it, but I don't know if it makes for too involved watching. All right. Like I did say, though, we did hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm probably going to announce a free map just in celebration and also as appreciation to everyone who helped me get there. Puppet Master, big thank you for that too. You've always been here on the streams. I'm really, really grateful. Heartfelt gratitude towards you. Also, how's the stuff on Patreon? Am I posting too much stuff, or do you guys want to see more stuff there? I know I'm kind of going a little bit nuts lately. I'm doing a lot more than the commitments say, but let me know how that is. Let me know if I'm posting too much stuff or too little, or what you'd like to see. I've got a miniature that I'm working on. That's almost ready to go again. All right. There we go. We got our swamps all filled out there. Nice and cool. Got our bigger forests. Let's come down here and just make some smaller forests in this area. Just on the western side of the mountains. So we have a consistent rain shadow. We got some color stuff we need to do. Make sure we have a consistent feel of these trees. Let's come down here. Down here. All around these lakes. Really cool area that's forming here. Really like it. We'll put some cities today here as well. Ores and left ruins. What about city-states? Massive guarded city-states. What do you think of that? Puppet Master just said this map should be unowned by any faction or kingdom. I kind of agree with that. Just horrors everywhere. Eldritch spawn. Stuff like that. Yeah, kind of a monster hunting thing. That'd be cool. That'd be very cool. I still need to write up, once I get this map done, I'm going to sit down and like take a couple days and write up the campaign setting so everybody has it. Since everybody was a good sport and helped me make it. Oh, that's looking good. I like that right there. Okay, let's kind of come in here and let's put, we got to fix some stuff here. Let's reduce the size of that. We'll fix that river up tight. I think we have one up here that's a baddie. It's a bad river. Of course, I'm not seeing it now, of course. Oh, right there. That guy right there. Dude. Looks like it doesn't connect, so we'll make sure it does connect. There we go. Then right here. Again, little tiny housekeeping things. Nothing that bad. Let's go back to our symbols and let's go back to our trees. Kind of come in with this. I really like the shape of this land, so we want to be really careful with how many trees we put here. Just putting them down by the mountains. Give it enough space to breathe. I like that idea, Puppet Master, how everything's about getting rid of the Eldritch Horrors. Maybe they've made their own, like, kingdoms or dreaming cities and stuff like that. That'd be really cool. They brought their own reality into the world and you have to, people are fighting against that. That'd be really, really interesting. All right, let's come down here, put some trees there. And I'm just throwing trees where I feel like it. Nothing big, nothing crazy. Making sure that most of the trees are on the west side of the mountains, not the east, since we have a rain shadow going on. Maybe we'll put a couple trees on like the... As I say that, as I totally break my rule there. That's okay. Okay, let's come here, throw some trees down here. Then we'll go and color these. More trees over here. A little right in this area. Back on our, yeah, back here. Just a couple trees just over here. Yeah, but I'm thinking, I'm really kind of jazzed about this campaign map. Really want to do a session. What do you guys think? How do you guys feel about online tabletops? I tried to do one, an online tabletop session, and it didn't turn out too well, which I felt really bad. But I just couldn't see the faces of my players and their body language, and just for someone that's always, you know, narrated campaigns live with people, it was really, really weird. Don't know if I liked it too much. Okay, there we are. We're getting our trees in. Let's kind of come down here and make some more trees. Maybe right here. Let's go along. Let's put a really big forest right here, there. Yeah, definitely the meteor strike should be jungles. Maybe I'll go in and fix those. Or like all this area down here should be like jungly areas. Yeah, let's add a ton more trees. You're absolutely right. Let's turn on our brush and just kind of go a little nuts down here. Where the meteors are, yar. Do not know where the talk like a pirate just came, but it came. Okay, we got some mountains in the water we don't want. I saw a tree out in the middle of a place. There it is. Boop, don't want that. All right, looks like we got rid of a mountain now. We just want that tree. Okay, back to trees. Yeah, this whole area should be jungle. Very, very jungly on this. You got any smaller than 64? Nope, 64 is the biggest on the spray brush. So we'll have to place everything manually now. And again, I'm just using a map for, just using mouse for this. Makes it really easy. Pressure, you can control it. There we go. Big old jungle down here. Yeah. Get our jungle biome all set up and crazy down here. Make sure it really draws the eye down with this darker color. There we go. Hey, Puppet Master, did you see the other video on using Wonder Draft? What did you think about that? I know it's kind of popular. It's growing faster than most of my videos. Okay, we're there. Up over here. There we go. That looks jungly to me. Let's come all the way down on the coast with these trees, though, in this area. All the way down. Just being careful not to go into the water. There we go. Let's come over here and add some jungly trees here. Yeah, half my players were muted and doing other stuff while playing, and I don't know. I as a narrator, I felt like I was a big failure on that. It taught me a lot, though. Oh, goodness gracious, it taught me a lot. But at the same time, it really destroyed a lot of confidence. But that's how it is. That doesn't mean stop doing it. That means just do it again and better. All right. Let's come up here and make this area jungle as well. Yeah, I know. I'm really stoked about the 1K subs, especially for a little niche map making channel. I can't believe it's happening. My jaw dropped when I saw that. I kind of hadn't been keeping track until I saw comments start popping up. And, you know, that's, again, we're a community, so that's our win. But I'm really grateful for it. And thank you. Thank you for all the support, Puppet Master, and everybody else who's in the stream. All right, we got our trees there. How's that? How is that for a jungle area? Let's go ahead. We got some cool little trees up there. And this map sure is busy. That's a good thing, though. I will put some trees right here in this big, one of the bigger strikes. Again, on the west side, since we have our moisture flowing in from the ocean and moving from west to east, that's where we're going to get our moistures. Yeah, I like those. I really like those, like Critical Role and those other guys. With the resurgence of Dungeons and Dragons, I know it was getting kind of big with like when 5th edition came out, but Critical Role just put that into the stratosphere. I know I just covered up a hill there, but I was like, hill or tree, let's go tree. There we go. Oops, no, too many trees right there. There we go. We'll have to blend some of these mountains a little bit better. I'm into them, and I'm like, yeah, that just doesn't look good. All right, got a ton of forest there. Do you see how that the darkness of the earth really added, the darkness that we put down here, really added to that jungle vibe? Let's actually carry that jungle vibe a little bit more, because I don't think it's selling too well on what it is. So we'll come in here and just add some more trees. It's all about the trees. Quad mode. That's hilarious. I'll have to check it out. And they stream on Friday. Also, our good friend Billy Hollywood is back streaming. If you guys really, if you want to do me a huge favor, go check out Billy Hollywood on Twitch. He's a really nice guy, a good friend. He got really sick, and he's back. He's streaming. He lost a lot of his audience, unfortunately, but he is back. So go check him out. Nice guy, really good guy, fun streams. I gotta admit, I love watching PUBG streams. I don't know, I probably do pretty good at the game, but I don't want to get into the learning curve. I've got Destiny 2 that's taken up a lot of my time. Too much of my time, I believe. Okay, let's throw in another little jungle area here. D&D on Friday. Oh, yeah. No, I love the narrated base games. Do you know of a stream that does the combat heavy stuff for D&D? Like the really heavy combat tables and kind of what D&D's about. I'd like to find a streamer that does that. All right, we're in here, here, here. Okay, we'll keep on doing this here. Let's have a look. Oh, that's not bad. That ain't too bad. Not bad at all. Let's get another forest down here going. Kind of in this river valley area. There we go, and maybe one down here too. Yeah, we're going to be spending a while on trees today. If you guys want to see something different or want to do something different, please let me know in chat. Also, if you want to be part of making the campaign setting we're doing for this, it's only going to be about a 5-page campaign setting, but it'll have lists of where things are and what things are and the cities and stuff like that. I think that'd be really fun. We'll throw that up on Patreon. Speaking of which, Puppet Master, are you getting all... Puppet Master is one of our subscribers to Patreon. How is all the perks? Are you getting all those? Are you seeing all the free maps and stuff? I hope so. All right. Down here. Just going to add trees in this area. This is kind of a peaceful neck of the woods. Well, peaceful as it gets, weather-wise. And some little forests. That's looking pretty good. Spent a lot of time down in that jungle. Yeah, let's come up here and let's add some more forests up here. There we go. Now let's check that out. Because D&D, you know, originally it's a tabletop combat simulator. And the role-playing was, until 5th edition, a little bit on the neglected side. In my opinion, that is. Doesn't mean you could do it. Doesn't mean you had really fun role-playing. Heaven knows I did with 3rd edition and 3.5. But it's just the main character, the main focus on the mechanics was the combat. Oh, too much. I really wish I could get these trees smaller. Really wish I could. But maybe I can go in and mess with the assets and shrink them. All right, then same thing right here on this end. Again, staying on the west side of the mountains to make our forests and trees and stuff. West side of the mountain always. Really digging this map. It's really easy to get lost into. It's really busy, but that's okay. All right, let's have a look there. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. Come up here. We'll finish off this area a little bit more. Get our Arctic trees in. I want to use one symbol, though. I'll color them differently, but I think I'm just going to be using one symbol for the trees. We'll kind of make these a little bit smaller. Again, this is where all the warm air would be. There we go. Maybe like some savanna stuff, grassland trees going on over here. Put them in the deep hollows. Let's have a look at that. That looks good. That looks really, really good. I like that a lot. All right, let's get back into this. We've almost got half of this done. Let's go up here on the fjords. And we will just throw some small little forests everywhere up here. Try to bring them down to the sea. Reminds me of a Sting song from Soul Cages. That's going to date me. Cover up that mistake with that river right there. And we're just placing, just holding down the mouse and just moving it slightly. Just click, move, click, move, click, move. To get all these forests in. Click, move. There we go. And again, westerns. Now up at these fjords, we're going to get trees. It's going to be a little differently because you have mountains up that are cold, really tall mountains, and with the warmer sea below them, they actually trap the moisture. That's where you get the Scandinavian forests and stuff like that. So we're going to try to copy that a little bit. So you have a large amount of cold air getting trapped by a large amount of hot air, and you just kind of get it rolling. Now that doesn't mean they don't have some of the most epic winters ever. It just means there's going to be a lot of plant growth in the summers and also in warmer seasons. So we're going to try to replicate that as much as we can. Like right here, we're just going to make this big old dark forests. I think this area, the fjords themselves, since they were, well, this area here. Okay, glad to hear that all the perks are working. Thank you. This is where humanity probably would have hid. Not in this area, but like over in this area. So maybe some city states up here. Maybe that's, and then they make these, they hire adventurers to come down and kill the monsters. Small little, elite groups. Work well against some eldritch deities. Don't have to worry about mass casualties. And someone likes always getting paid. Okay, we're down here. Looks like we have a little mistake right there. We'll go fix that right now. Boop. Get rid of those trees. Back here. Again, on the west side of the mountains mostly. Some forest up here too. Then we're getting kind of into tundra. Would only have a few forests up here. And maybe the oh, that'd be interesting. What do you guys think of like the eldritch deities? They're all kind of warm fish-like things, or they don't like the cold, so they don't venture up into these areas. Or maybe there's one or two that do, that are leaving the humans alone. What do you think of that? So you have these adventurers going down into jungles, and they have these frost weapons that are really good against the the eldritch horrors that inhabit this area. That'd be kind of cool. I think I like that. What do you guys think? Come down with their ice swords and their bright blades and hack apart the Cthulhu-like things down here in their spawn. Maybe after 200, let's give these guys a little bit of hope. Maybe after 200 years, they're kind of making a dent, but maybe they've also attracted the notice of some of the really nasty big guys. Because one aspect of Lovecraftian horror is that the big eldritch monsters, they're kind of indifferent to us. Mountains all around you. Yeah, no, we got a ton of mountains. How you doing, Anime Wolf? I'm Night Wolf. Hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, check this map out. We've got craters, we've got jungles, we got all the things. This sucker is busy. We're just adding forests everywhere we go. Yeah, these ice blades coming down. They're forged from crystalline ice, then enchanted. Could have always dripping. That'd be very interesting. There we go. A little bit more there. A little bit more there. What do you guys think of me streaming on Friday too? Maybe at 11 or abouts. Maybe we'll keep it kind of, if you can join the live stream on Fridays. Wednesdays I'll always do it. Mondays and Wednesdays I'll always try to do it. 10 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock Mountain, noon Central, 1 Eastern. That one guy. Wonder Draft isn't too beefy. Unless you like do some crazy stuff with it, but it's not that resource consuming. Okay, we're over here now. It looks like we've finally wandered into this area. Let's get some bigger forests here. Right here. There's a nice temperate zone for forests. Right, the edge there. Come down here. We'll fill in these big forest areas first. Maybe we'll have a big one right here, just kicking around this area. Yeah, that works. That works good. Come down here. Let's do sparse forests here. Just little ziggy zaggies. Going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth. Yeah, that's it got hit by a massive meteor. The lore, yes, you can add fonts. You can add fonts to it. I'll show you right now. So you go to your asset folder. Let me go there right now. Let's save this first before I do anything stupid. Oh man, if I lost the forest at this point, I'd be bent. Okay, you go to your oh, where is it? User folder. You open that up. You go to, I believe it's assets, and then to fonts, and you can add any fonts you have there. So if you go to your Windows, hit your Windows key and type in fonts. Open up control panel. It'll pull up all the fonts that you have. You just, let's say I wanted, I don't know, this for some reason. You just control C it. Come down here, control V it. And now once you restart WonderDraft, it is in your tables. So just an FYI. Now let me know if that works. WonderDraft's kind of pissy when adding custom assets. Yeah, this is a fun one. This map will be available online at avantnovis.com for everybody that's participating. It's only going to be up till I do the next one. Then the files and the map itself will be loaded onto the Patreon accounts. Then they'll be there forever. Yay! So I don't have to worry about losing the files, because I'm really bad at losing the files. There we go. All right. Getting there. We're getting there. This is fun. I really like how this map's turning out. It's a lot of details, a lot of crazy stuff. Let's come back up here and add some more mountains. Add some more. About an hour into the stream. We've got about a half hour left. Yeah, I hope you can use this map. I'll just throw a version on Avantnovis, the website. That way you guys can grab it and download it. Because like I said, we all made this together, and I think we all should have access to it. There we go. There we go. Speaking of access, how long for a map like this should I put it up on the website for? Usually I change it when we do a stream. If I'm streaming 2 times a week, should I leave it up for a week or maybe 2 weeks? What do you guys think? Adding some more trees. Because the rare materials are the only thing that kills. Oh, so they're bringing in minerals from the east or from the west that they can enchant it. That would be neat. We're going to make some little tiny, can make this look like a savanna. So really sparse tree cover down here. We'll just do a little sparse tree cover down here as well. Just 1 or 2, nothing big. We got some lakes here, so we'll add a little forest there. Okay. Yeah, I will do that, Anna. I Wolf, I will do that. I will leave it up for 2 weeks then. That's fair. I like that. That way if someone catches the video later, they rush to the website and find something completely different. Yeah, no. I'd be kind of disappointed with that. And we don't want people in our community disappointed. We want people happy. So that's what we'll do. We'll go 2 weeks. All right. Now coming over to this crater. So we got people mining. Oh my gosh, look at the mess I made right here. Get rid of that. So we have people mining the mountains over in the west, and they're bringing all these metals to the east to help fight things. Now, question, has any of the Eldritch Horrors, are they in the east as well, or are they just only in the west right now, and they're just being contained? Maybe that's one of the reasons that in that big empire country we made, maybe that's one of the reasons why it kind of receded due to the fact that they were sending armies and armies and armies over to the over to the land in the east. That'd be cool. We'll do that. Let's put a little, there we go. Trees right there, cover up that river. We'll use these to our advantage. There we go. All right. Got some there. Got some up there. Hey, look at guys, look what we've done. We're almost there. Once we're there, we'll start adding cities and then we'll add roads and all that good stuff. Well, I don't know if even this place would have roads. Maybe in isolated spots, do you guys think? Maybe in this crater over here, what if we had like this was one of the first eldritch horrors they killed? And because they sent so many adventurers into this area, those adventurers kind of made a port or something right here in this archipelago. And they had kind of a city there. That's nice. Northern Algerian Horseman 92. Hello. I hope I got your name right. If not, I apologize. Welcome to the stream. We are just throwing in, we're talking world building, we're talking campaign building. And this is the map we're currently working on that the community has helped create. I like this lonely mountain up here. We'll just give it some little happy trees. Happy trees. Right now, this land has about, I don't know, a few hundred years ago, some meteors dropped from the sky, or maybe thousands of years ago. Otherwise, it would be in an ice age. And recently, those eldritch horrors has erupted out of these craters. And so the countries to the east of here, the west of here, are trying to figure out how to deal with that. That's one of the maps we did earlier. That's kind of where we're cut up with. A lot of force up in this area. That'd be cool. There we go. Some more right here. Just holding down the mouse and doing circles. There we go. So we have these group of adventurers and military coming out here to fight these eldritch horrors and contain them in this land. So right now we're thinking of where settlements would be, where people would post up. Let's just draw a big old forest coming over here. Give us something to think about over here in this area. Achu, the dreaded eldritch horror Achu. All right, we'll make Achu the eldritch horror. Kind of a dusty, nasty thing. It really gets up in your face and it's really, really nasty. Little spore monsters and stuff like that. What do you guys think of that? Yeah. I make a miniature. That's what the miniature will be. Make it into a moldy, crazy thing. All right, let's get this done. Okay. I think we're almost done with our forests, wherever they may be. Some down here. Yeah, they'd definitely be over here. So let's turn on our spray brush. Oops. That's too much. Sneeze to praise the chew. Yeah, that's what attracts it. So you have to stifle your sneeze, otherwise it attracts the minions to you. That'd be horrifying. But hey, that works. It's always wheezing and, snot's coming out of it. It's all nasty. It's nasty. I like that. Yeah, Northern Algerian horseman asks, what years this world set in that would help making the landmarks and civilizations? The map that we did, let me pull that up really quick. I'm going to make sure I save this. Save this one more time. Yep, I know you're busy. Save this one more time, and then we'll pull up the other map and have a look at that. Kind of give background on what we're doing here. You know what? Let's save this as a backup. just to make sure we're safe on this. And then our recent one, I believe, was this region map. Let's pull that up really quick. It's going to take a little bit of time because this one's big. The world is heading to get back to your question, Northern. I'm thinking this is the regional map. This is the first one we did. This area in the middle is the empire, and this used to be part of the empire, and then people have come away from it. This is the map we're going to merge into it. I'm thinking we're going to go with a more oriental feeling, more of a feeling of a dynasty, maybe set in the Han Dynasty, early 200s, 300s, pretty advanced. Let's see, crater map, big green map that I like. But this is the map in the west. And then over here, once we bring it up, is going to be this cratered map. There we go. This is our crater map that's in the west. I'm going to recolor this so that it looks like the map in the east once we get those done. Stuff like that. So I hope that answers the question. So about 200 AD, 300 AD in the Han China dynasty is kind of what we're going at. Let's go ahead and talk cities really quick since we're at that point. Let's go to symbols. We'll use the same symbols we did for the previous map. Let's go find those bad boys. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I think these were they. But they were kind of that color. That's fine. Now that I see them, I'm a little bit worried that we're not going to get that color. So let's go ahead and we're going to open that previous map, that region map. Let's see, Broken World. Maybe it's Overland map. Yeah, we want to discard those changes. We haven't made anything. So remember, sneeze to praise a chew. It should be like Ashu or something like that. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, it's kind of this orange color. So let's go into our symbols. Grab the notepad. We're going to write down these colors that we're using here. So this color is DD762702. Okay. This guy is the same color there. This guy is that one. So we're going to go to our symbols in our other map and make those the same color. Okay. So we'll wait for this to load. Once we're there, we'll go to our symbols. The ever-living source of evil and insanity and dustiness. Lots of dustiness, dust mites. Ooh, that'd be the spawn, is nasty little dust mites. That is just creepy as all get out. Okay, let's change these colors. This was our first one. So we're going to turn on our hex colors, put that down, hit enter. Select our next one, turn on hex colors, put that in there, hit enter. And this last one, put that down, turn that, oops, put that down, turn that on, hit enter. And now we have the exact same colors for this map. Yep, there we are. Okay, let's throw some capital cities in here. These are going to be our big city-states, guys. These are where they... Let's put our first one... Oh, not that big. That's a big one. Let's put our first city-state up here. Kind of a Nordic one. What do you guys think of that? So maybe... Do you guys want this on an island, or do you want this on a land, or just kind of very visible, like right there? Let's do that. We'll tap that 3 times to make sure it's visible. Let's come down here to this city-state. That city-state's right on that island. That's cool. All right. Let's go to this jungle area. And maybe this port right here is from the east. from the west, and this is where all the armies, well, maybe we should want to do that. Because you got a whole plethora of nasties right here. Maybe on the coast right here we have a fortified capital. Yeah, Nordic Arabian, generic medieval French, etc. Yeah, this one we just did something a little bit more Asian based because of the coloring. Okay, so we got one city-state there. We got one city-state here. We have one city-state here. Let's throw another city-state into this volcanic region. Kind of a Morrowind vibe thing going here. All right. Again, these cities are always under constant siege. I think we need one more temporary. Let's make this a temporary city in between all of these, so it'd be right about here. Kind of a last defense area. And we won't put any roads, considering that this place was pretty much broken apart. So we don't have to worry about that too much. Okay, I like that, guys. Let's go ahead and save this again. And then we're going to split this up into different regions. To do regions, we're just going to click the region button, hit our region flag. Now, we're going to start with really vivid colors, and then we're going to tone them down. And we're now going to divide this up into different sections. And I think this area, what do you think of all of this area being one section? So we'll just... I don't think it's working. There it is. There it is. Just need to get caught up with us. Yeah, we'll have all this area one region. All right, and then we can go in here and we can drop the color. I just want a tint, nothing more. Nope, put our, our city, Northern. Where should we settle? The grasslands looks like a great spot. Nope, put our country in a volcano. Boom. Great housing development. Oh, that just cracked me up big time. Okay, let's go down here with our second region. So we kind of have our jungle region down here. We'll start maybe right. There we go. Okay, that's our next region. This area, these three craters, let's make that kind of a greenish, bluish green color, I guess. Control Z out of there. Let's go hang out in Volcano. Well, the flyers are going to have a rough time there. That just cracked me up. A toasty place. Yes, we don't have to worry about the summer, the winters, but summer is literally a living hell. All right, then we have this region here. Let's go with, I don't know, a purple. All right, this whole area is going to be part of this. So we will... Well, the grasslands. We could almost split this area up, but you know what? Let's come down here first and let's do this area. Let's say where the volcanoes are is where this area ends. I do not like the purple, but we'll change that once we're kind of done with this. Yeah, let's come down here with that. I don't know, something. Yeah, this works. Again, we can always go and change anything we want. It's going to go to a browner region right in this area, this grasslands area, and this will be one of our biggest regions. All right. I think that peninsula would be very survivable against the monsters just because of the choke points monsters and dense forest. No, you're absolutely right. What do you think of this? Let me get this done. I did put a city right just on this peninsula right there. What do you think of that, Northern? That's probably the main staging base. All right, then we have this area. I don't know, we're kind of running out of colors here, so let's go back to this, maybe a very bright blue-green. I guess we're starting right there. This is going to come all the way down here. This river. And not a lot of settlements, a lot of city-states, but not too many settlements out there. Maybe there's a few like hunter shacks and stuff like that, but they're very... All right, there's the next one. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. What about this city right, where was it? This guy right here, it's kind of up against the mountain. This is kind of a nomad city, or just a place where people can fly to and get to. All right, then we have our, we'll go with kind of a, there we go. Then we have our area here. Volcano area, where everybody loves to live. We'll have this volcano area, one of the biggest cities. That'd be fun. Okay, we got our regions divided up. Oh, we missed one. Let's see this bluish color. Light blue color. We got to get our fjords. This is probably where most of the races live outside of the lower areas. But man, think of all the ruins you could explore. Oh, we're done? Yeah, we're done with that. Okay. So how many ridges? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not too bad. The spice must flow. The melange. It must flow. All right. We are looking good with that. I will post this map and a map without regions online. We'll save this really quick as is. And we will call that one pretty good. I'll also start recoloring this map into the Eastern style map that we did. That way it all looks the same. How's that sound, guys? Slaves. Oh, noes. All right, so there's that. Let's ask, you know what? Yeah, I know you're currently busy. We'll export these right here. PNG. We'll call this Broken Lands region. You get one. You get one. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, Oprah. I'm not going there with Oprah, but I might. So we'll export that image right now, and I'll get that out to you guys. All right, kind of a slower stream today, just an hour, but I think that's fine. Once this gets saved, I'll put these up on avantnovis.com so you guys can have a look at those when you're ready. We'll just also get rid of these regions here. We've made sure we saved. All right, we'll export this too. Export, PNG. We'll call this Broken Lands. Just call that Broken Lands and export it. All right, I will get these online. Does anybody have any questions about Wonderdraft? Anything you'd like me to look into? I know there was some amazing, there's comments about some trees and stuff like that. I'll make sure I get those up. Just wait for this to save. But, God, my hair is crazy. There we go. Instant helmet hair fix. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I think we're going to end it there today. I'll get these up as soon as possible. And then I'll work on combining them and release the map as well on avantnovis.com and all the files on on drive-through on Patreon. If you like the channel, if you like what we're doing, please consider supporting this channel on Patreon or buying one of our maps. It's really appreciated. It gives me a chance to buy new software and, you know, keep up to date on other software and stuff like that. So here's the map we made. I hope you guys like it. And guys, it was great to hang out with you. Anima Wolf, Northern Algerian Horseman, Puppet Master, Ryan, if you're there seeing this, also good to see you too. Also, a big thank you again to Disney Reject, Nomad of the Plains, Puppet Master, Sprax Penguin, and everyone else for supporting the channel. I do really appreciate it, and thank you. Thanks, and have a great day.